you gave me food. I was thirsty, you gave me drink. I was a stranger, and you took me in. I was naked, and you clothed me. I was sick, you visited me. I was in prison, and you came to me. Then the righteous will answer, saying, notice who the righteous, it's us, it should be us. The righteous will answer him, saying, Lord, when did we see you hungry and feed you, or thirsty and give you drink? When did we see you a stranger and take you in, or naked and clothe you? Or when did we see you sick or in prison and come to you? And the king will answer and say to them, assuredly I say to you, inasmuch as you did it to one of the least of these, my brethren, you did it to me. Amen. Then he will also say to those on the left hand, depart from me. Some of the saddest words in the scriptures. Amen. Depart from me, you cursed, into the everlasting fire prepared for the devil and his angels. For I was hungry, you gave me no food. I was thirsty, you gave me no drink. I was a stranger, you did not take me in. I was naked, you did not clothe me. I was sick and in prison, you did not visit me. Then they will answer him, saying, Lord, when did we see you hungry or thirsty or a stranger or naked or sick in prison and did not minister to you? Then he will answer them, saying, surely I say unto you, inasmuch as you did not do it to one of the least of these, you did not do it to me. And these will go away into everlasting punishment, but the righteous into eternal life. Amen.
That's a pretty strong statement from Christ himself, isn't it?
Amen.
That we are to look around and we are to meet needs. So this morning, I would like anybody that wants to, and you don't have to mention names, there doesn't have to be names, but I would like for you to take just a minute to share with the rest of us what you did and how you found it, where you found your chance, where you actually see your chance. So, I know everybody's going to sit there and nobody, well, Brett, there you go. See, I was going to say nobody wants to be first.
Well, I might be first. You know, it's kind of hard through the week to exactly find that little person who needed it. Because, you know, my work style and everything, I'm up real early in the morning. When I get home, I'm beat tired, and I go straight to the stop training center, then I go home, and I'm there for the night. But I would go get some groceries, and I see grandmother, or great-grandmother, I should say, and her great-granddaughter, there in the frozen section. The little girl wanted to go and buy something for her and her grandmother. Being something special because I found out the very next day that these two hadn't been able to see each other for about 6 months. So it was a very special time for them. So I walked up to her and I got down on my knees and I done had the $5 off and stuff. I said, you know what? I don't think you need them. She goes, why? I said, well, first you got something in here. She goes, what? There's a $5 bill. You know, she sat there and looked at it. Then she opened up to the $5 bill. And her grandma said, well, that was cute, but you know, you can give it back. I said, no. I said, this is hers. If y'all have a special moment, I'll give this to her. And she said, well, okay, we've got this ice cream. No, Grandma, you put that back. They're going to go get something that she wanted a lot better than for them two to share what that little 2 cups of ice cream was. So it made her third day where she was able to buy something for her grandma and her 2 moms.
Mom?
I go to the nursing home and they take most of those people's money. So I gave mine, 6 and 20, 3 different people.
Me?
Michelle or Dana, which one's speaking for that crew?
Michelle.
Stand up.
Of course, shocker. But I was at work and somebody was telling me a story about someone, and we both know that person, and they are down in love, and they are a single parent, and they just went, that led to him giving money. So this person got triple blessed. Just because just talking, having a conversation.
Amen. See, that even led to somebody else
Yeah.
blessing them, so.
And he thought, I mean, he was just like, and this person told me, he's from around here. He said, that's why your church is growing. He
Amen.
said, that's why you guys are, your parking lot is full. He said, and I noticed that. So,
Amen.
Well, I went home Sunday night and prayed about it, and prayed that God would put someone in my path. I don't get out much, so, you know, I had trouble finding someone in need, but I started looking around. I saw everybody that was actually in need was in need of prayer. So I actually gave my money to Community Corrections here in Rockland, and had them, told them the story and had them give it out. And then I actually went out and started asking people, can I pray for you? Do you have a special need I can pray for?
Amen.
And so it was, you know, I found around 10 or 15 people that they would share the story with, of what the church done, what, you know, passing for $5, and then also asking if I could pray for them. And I got such a blessing in that. And that following day when I started doing that, God put someone in my path that needed the money, that had asked me for money a year ago. And I just didn't have it then. Then I just walked up to him and, you know, I shared my money, so it was even, you know, it wasn't $5. It was actually what I had in my wallet, and I gave it to. It actually meant a lot to me. And then I shared with him my story, like we got talking, and my redemption from alcohol. And you know, a little bit later passed. He was very grateful, of course, and I did feel great. But as I went to talk to somebody that I work with, they mentioned that yeah, he is a struggling alcoholic. So not only did I get to share that money, that gift, I get to share the redemption of alcohol. As well, so.
Wonderful, wonderful.
I can't share with you guys my story of my random act of kindness because I'm still looking, but what I can share with you is a blessing that God gave me just before looking. And it was Saturday. I decided to go eat breakfast, and I thought, well, I have a reason I don't go to Denny's, so I thought, well, I'll go to Cracker Barrel. And really, it didn't even cross my mind that that's where my mom used to work. I don't know why it didn't cross my mind at the time, but I sat down there, and they all recognized me as Laura's son, which really surprised me because it's been more than 3 or 4 years since she's worked there. And they were so nice to me. I guess my mother was so loved there. They gave me an extra pancake. And I went to go pay for my bill. I said, your bill's been taken care of. And my whole way down there, I was thinking, I remember thinking, that I'll find the same random act of kindness here at Cracker Barrel. Well, I guess the Lord had other plans. He wanted to bless me at Cracker Barrel.
Yeah.
And that's just thinking about that random act of kindness. So just think the blessing He can give you for actually doing the random act.
Amen.
And you did find that random act of kindness.
Oh, yeah.
So you were the recipient.
Amen.
Okay. And I know, yes.
Yesterday while we were at the Apple Fest, I was in the line to get a tenderloin sandwich. Sorry, I didn't get one of your pork chops. But the lady behind me, she said, how much are those sandwiches? And I looked on the board, and they were $6.50. I'm like, Lord. Anyway, her husband had only given her $6. And I said, oh, don't worry about it. I'll pay the other 50 cents. And she said, no, I will get it from my husband. And I said, well, this line keeps getting longer. I said, by the time you get back, you're going to be way back there instead of up here. And so she let me pay her 50 cents. And then she said, well, and she was just so appreciative of it. And then she said, well, let me give you a bag of popcorn. And I thought, oh, a bag of popcorn. Anyway, so happened her and her husband was running the kettle corn. So she gave me a bag of that popcorn. But she was so appreciative, and it took only 50 cents.
Amen. Brother Bush?
Yes, and that's a good example. It don't have a dollar amount on an act of kindness. You know, it's the thought first, and then the act, and then the reciprocation when she wanted to return that popcorn and give her a gift back. It's a wonderful thing. I shared mine with a coworker named Vince, and he's a young Christian man. He's got 3 small children, another on the way. And so what he did, he was so overwhelmed by that. He found a young man from Boston, was there in town trying to help his sick mother, who only gets $900 a month on Social Security, and he was there to help her. He's trying to find a job, and he needs gas. So Vince gave him that $85 and some more, he wouldn't say how much, to help that young man, and he also invited him to church. And so I'll let you know next Sunday, he's going to tell me in the morning whether or not the young man came to church. And he said, he said, so he's going to start that at his church in Evansville. And he's going to tell about that story today, just like I'm telling his story, to his church and see if they will spread that seed of kindness.
Oh, amen. But that's how it starts. See?
Amen?
Yes.
Brother Buddy.
I wasn't here Sunday, so I didn't get the $5. Anyway, Jim and I visit Evansville to the doctor's office quite often, and we frequently go to Corral quite often too. But usually, a little strip in there, there's usually somebody standing there holding a homeless sign and whatever. And I always stop and drop a little money in there. And I don't know whether they use it for food or cigarettes or booze or whatever, I don't really care. Because it makes me feel really good to be able to do that.
Amen.
And as long as there's somebody standing there and I've got some change or whatever, well, I'll give it to them.
Big Steve.
Well, I dropped the ball. You know, I will admit it. Buddy, I seen the same guy, and I was going in different directions. I was probably 3 lanes over, and I see him there all the time. It's like I had blinders on. I was looking for a special somebody, and a special somebody is right in front of me at all times. You know, I've been through a drive-through and paid for the person's food behind me before, but it seemed like I had that $5 and I was looking for a special somebody, you know, and it just didn't hit me. I was even down at the fall festival, and I could have bought somebody's food, but it didn't. It never hit me. You know, and I was looking so hard for somebody that I would be able to share that $5 with. You know, I put it in the alabaster can this morning, but it's amazing how we want to do something so special and something so easy, to pay something forward. You know, I took it way too hard of a task. And for something so easy to spread the word. You know, I want to kick myself. You know, there are so many opportunities I missed to share how I got the $5 and what I want to, you know, whatever you want to do with it, because it's, you know, I'm beating myself up over it, you know, and because it was an opportunity when God calls, you do what God wants. I read a book once that's getting me out of the boat. You know, if you don't get out of the boat, you're not going to see if God has your hand. You know, and He's going to have your hand, no matter what. So, I will be honest, I dropped the ball thinking way too much into it. There wasn't nothing to pay somebody forward. You know, I'm sorry for that. I dropped the ball, and I know better.
And that's what I was talking about. Sometimes there are difficulties in you know, not just in doing that. There are.
I was at Cracker Barrel
Tuesday. To be honest with you, I completely forgot all about this. And my daughter and I and my wife were there eating, and there was a lady there with 3 kids, and we had just got there, and she was counting out her change to pay for the meal. So I went over and said, "Ma'am, I'd like to help you." And she was just so, she was just distraught. She almost started crying, and it really made me feel good. And then we went ahead and ate and everything, and it just spreads. When we left, the lady at the checkout, she was the one that gave me my ticket, and she said, they left $50 for this girl. Other people had stopped seeing what I did and left $50 for this girl. So it was awesome what it done.
That's the way. Exactly. You know, we say, well, I can't change the world. We can change it.
Yes.
We start here. It starts here a little bit. You know? It starts here with just one time. And look how you've heard numerous witnesses to how it spread, how other people wanted to get involved. It's because they've seen us showing Christ-like love to people. Not just to each other. See, that's the thing. Not just to the people that are sitting in the pews next to you. Amen?
Amen.
Yes.
My brother Steve was talking about, kind of reminded me of the Lakota Sioux saying, called Takita Manio. It means observe everything as you go, because the needs and a lot of the things are all around you, not straightforward. And, you know, if you get the thing focused on what's in front of you, you're going to miss a lot of the wonders of life, what God's got to give you, and what you've got to do for God. And, you know, like I said, you got to observe everything, because as you go, if you don't, the devil's even out there too, that's going to happen. So, you just got to walk that narrow line, but you got to observe everything, because people who do need help are usually the ones that stand up in the front where you can see them the most.
I'm the Dairy Queen 8 times. No, I'm not.
I went down to Chuckles down here, Brad, that was, I think it was Wednesday, and I went up there to give this guy, he said, I'm hungry, Delbert. I guess he thought I tried to pull a prank on him. I had me $5 bill and he took off. I didn't give it to him. I said, you want something to eat? Man, I got $5. Get you something to eat. I guess he thought I was just never getting no money. He said, I said, here, man, come back and get you something. He didn't do it, so I hung around in Chuckles for a minute, and I saw this girl come in. She said, we having a thing for cross-country for South Central Rapids, and I gave it to her for a donation.
Amen. Amen.
Anyone else want to share?
Who did you get yours to?
Yeah.
Me and Joel combined forces, and gave ours to a good guy that really helped us out.
Amen. Well, and I'll answer my mom's question. You know, I'm kind of like Brother Steve. I was so, you know, I was looking and I wasn't looking. I was looking but I wasn't seeing. And you know, the Lord kind of, you know, He works on you in the ways, and He puts you in situations where sometimes, you know, you don't have to look or see it. It presents itself right there. And I was in Chuckles. Everybody knows me. I hang out there a little bit. Always in there getting my tea or something. And there was a guy that pulled in there, and he had a small car, and he said, come in, and he paid for $3 worth of gas. And, you know, I know $3 worth of gas is not going to get you very far. So I just handed him $5, and I said, there, get 5 more. You know, and I don't know who this person was, but God kind of just put me in that position to to do that.
Yes.
Got time for another share, one more share.
I guess
Anybody?
it's like me and Jessica, we meet up at, well, I end up at Bilo, we get to talking. We couldn't find anybody to give it to, so I guess we're kind of like,
We're
overlooking.
overlooking, yeah.
Sometimes we.
And then I thought, you know, surely at work, there's somebody at work, you know, but
I've had it.
no, I guess I'm overthinking it too much.
Well, Dana wanted to give it to everyone.